What do you think of when you think of Instagram? You may think it's a fun place to share photos and videos with your friends and family in the extended world. You may think it's a place where you go see your funny and cute reels.
Let it go.
Well, you're wrong. There's another side to Instagram. A side that it doesn't want to show. A deep, dark, mythical side. A side where the creatures are exposed, yet hidden by the algorithm. Don't believe me? Well, watch this.
¿Lo estás viendo? Mira
No
eso.
puede ser. ¿Qué es esa cosa?
Tiene la gallina. Se la lleva.
Parece un niño, pero mira sus orejas.
Ahí se va al campo.
What did I say? What did I say? You may think life is just hunky-dory, but no. There's little fellas like that running around. You may be thinking, what the hell is that thing? It's disgusting, it's terrifying. Just give me a second while I hit the C translation button, I'll let you know. It's been said for years that dwarfs are just made of legends, but new reports say otherwise. That's all the proof I need. You've got reports saying they're real? I mean, I don't see the sources cited, but I'm going to trust you. Local witnesses from a remote forest say tiny corpse creatures with quick and clever movements have been spotted in the trees at night. Listen, I still believe you, okay? I'm still an unskeptic, whatever you call that. A believer, I believe. But that's not trees. I'd say that's more farmland. It's not really a forest, is it? Again, I don't want to nitpick, because this is, I believe some say these creatures have secrets civilized and only appear when the balance of nature is in danger. The dim lights among the trees, the short sounds and tracks that suddenly cut off are some of the signs of their presence. So what you're trying to tell me is that the Lorax is real? This is what I mean. Instagram and their freaking algorithm have been sitting on this information about the Lorax, much uglier and red-headed stepchild-looking Lorax guy. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckeltit, you will pay for your crimes. But they're not just hiding a video like this, they're hiding whole accounts like this. For example, this is the account I got that video from. That creepy and very real video from. Rose.your. I'm not sure what the logo is meant to entail. I don't know if it's like, if you're over 18, you can't come in here. Or if you're under 18, you're not allowed. Either way, I'm not sure. It's disgusting that Instagram hides an account like this. You know, it's only got 1.3 million followers. That doesn't help with the narrative I was trying to derive for this video. We'll forget about that bit. Just everyone look this way for a second for me. Alright. Back to the disgusting Instagram. How dare they hide this account from us? If you feel a bit groggy, it's okay. It's just that time of year, you know, February, am I right? You may think, oh, they just deal in dwarves. Okay, no. Also the paranormal, alright?
देखो यार मस्जिद के अंदर ये भाई कुरान शरीफ की तिलावत कर रहा है, लेकिन देखो भाई के पीछे किस तरह का इंसान है. ऐसे लग रहा है कि ये जिन्नात है. अल्लाहु अकबर. ये क्या है यार? ये तो अल्लाह ही जान सकता है. ये जिन्नात है, ये क्या है?
Instagram, you will pay for your crimes. How dare you hide this guy's ghost wife from us? He's freaky and really good at free climbing ghost wife. I mean, what is she even grabbing onto? What is she grabbing onto? No one knows. Nothing. And you may think this is scary, okay? You may be averting your eyes, but it gets only darker with the description. This video was recorded in a dark room of the hospital. I'm not sure what your version of dark is, but that looks like they've got almost every light on in that hospital. Doesn't even look like a hospital. But again, I'm not going to attack the description, okay? It's hard to describe these things. It's an otherworldly experience. The mullah is slowly creeping in, Quran in hand, and her look is serious and focused. I'd say more kind of deceptive and happy. That's kind of the look I'm getting, but you know, each their own. He began to sing the pray. The sound of vibrations in a complicated room. This has permeated into her body. Clergy's non-stop with full focus. A few seconds later, this woman is going to be still, and his breaths are at ease. But a brief shadow is seen on the wall. Everyone realizes that the power of faith and focus can curb the supernatural. I know it's hard to see, okay? You know, there's a lot going on. He's singing, she's climbing the wall. The shadow's easy to see. Only the trained eye could see the ghost wife. So, you know, I forgive you. And if you're thinking, what are the comments saying? I must know. Well, they're just as in shock as you are. The best prayer writer is Shiraz. He makes miracles. I'm asking him for him. I too love a glass of Shiraz prayer writer. You may be saying to me, screaming at me, is it over? I can't take the truth anymore. Your eyes aren't open yet. Your eyes are not open yet. I'll give you a trigger warning right now, because this is disturbing.
Good morning.
Wow, disturbed yet at the horrors of the world? Are you disturbed yet? You know, there's a lot happening in that video, and for the untrained eye, it's hard to take everything in. You know, it's a lot all at once. But I will point out that there is a small mutated Barack Obama right there. I thought we were only lucky enough to have one Barack Obama in our lifetime. A second, slightly weirder looking green mutant one? Consider us blessed. You know, slowly with you, I'm learning the other side of this world. So I'm going to lean on the description of this video again to help us, you know, understand what's happening, what Instagram is hiding from us. Video recorded inside the basement of an old house, a dark place with a short ceiling and damp walls. I'm going to guess that you must have seen a different version of this video because all I see is some creepy looking things in a cardboard box. But, you know, that's what happens when your third eye opens. You know, when it's just opening, you don't get to see the full picture yet. They've had their third eye open for a very long time, so they get to see a different version, a fuller version. We are short-sighted. We are blind. The landlord says it was a couple of nights. You can hear the sound of narrow steps and short laughter. But he thought it was pipes. Now, I don't want to go off on this landlord, okay? It's quite the thing to wake up with a box of mutants on your property, but you heard small footsteps, narrow footsteps, and short bits of laughter, and you went, must be the pipes. You're a level of unbothered that I wish to attain. Because if I heard all that in my house, there'd be a gun involved. I don't know where I'd get it from, but I'd find one. That night she decides to turn on the phone camera and went into the basement. Nothing to see at first, just a few old boxes and dusty stuff. But when the flashlight reaches the dark corner, some little shadows moving fast. Once again, I don't want to be nitpicky. That would be against what we're doing right here, okay? We're exposing Instagram for hiding this. The other world. The other. We're exposing Instagram from not letting us open our third eye and see these cretins. From the look of that video, I don't know about you, you know, maybe your third eye's opening quicker than mine. You might be fast learners. That did not look like a dark place. I'll say that. I'll stand on my own 2 feet and say, well, I'll sit on my ass and say that. The camera is getting a little closer. And there, Dwarfstock is seen tall, with a slim pink and bright eyes. But not alone. The 3 smaller critters, they are hiding behind him. The bigger dwarf, it's like he wants to protect them, just looking at it. But their eyes shine in the light. The landlord is stepping back. Her breath is getting spicy. Made it sound like she was having a great time, if I'm completely honest, but, you know, let's go. The flashlight goes off for a few seconds. The corner of the basement is empty, but on the ground, small and dirt footprints left. From that night on, no sound was heard from the basement anymore. But the landlord be like, they just don't show themselves. That's my favourite type of joke. The be like joke. Landlords be like, I'm not fixing that. Fuck you. And if you've got questions like the comments have, you're on the right path. Where is their tailor? Absolutely. They're dressed like pigs. I mean, you show yourselves for the first time and you're dressed in Dobby slop. That's no way for a dwarf to be dressed. Dobby like elves? Absolutely. Dwarves? No. Absolutely not. They need a tailor and they need one fast. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Okay, don't try and say it. Don't try and verbalise it because I know. I can read you like a book. My third eye, it's almost fully open. Hey, free my man Paul, he ain't even do nothing. He ain't do nothing. We've always speculated that, you know, there's something out there. Something beyond. Here's the proof. As much as my third eye is almost open, I can't keep continuing to open my eye without supporting my boy Paul. Why are they taking him away? What did he do? He's parked in a car park. Yes, it may not be UFO approved or whatever, but where else do you want him to park? In a field? Ruin the crop? Because you'd be way more pissed if you did that, okay? Food shortages for all. I don't know what you've got on him, but I'm sure it's nothing, you know? The charges, they've been drummed up. It's a hoax. As much as I'd love to expand on Paul, the alien, crash landing into this car park and subsequently being arrested, I can't, because there's no explanation. Or there is, but there's no translation button, and I don't speak Persian. I do apologise, you know. Hopefully when this thing fully opens, I'll be able to speak every language. Languages we've never even heard of before. That's my dream. Your third eye, it's almost open. But you need one more thing to sink your teeth in. You'll see why that's funny in a second.
मेरे भाई अगर आपके अंदर कलेजा होगा तभी ये वीडियो देखिएगा, वरना वीडियो छोड़ के अभी चले जाइए। और आप लोग इस वीडियो में देख के समझ सकते हैं ये कुत्ता भूत को पकड़ा हुआ तो था, नहीं, कुत्ता के साथ बहुत बड़ा हादसा हो गया यार। आप लोग पहले इस वीडियो में देखिए।
Quite the unbothered poltergeist, isn't she? Get off me. Dog, get off me. Get off. No, stop. Get off. I mean, wow, what an apparition. The fight between dog and apparition. I never thought I'd see it. From all that's happening in this eye-opening video, I will put it to the translation now. A herd dog suddenly starts barking intensely, but to what is not seen. Owner gets a flashlight. No one is there. The dog, though, suddenly it leaps forward, and it's like something bites in the air. A feeble moaning can be heard. Get off. Oi, oi, dog, get off. Oi, get off me. No, oi, no, seriously. But no bodies in sight. A few seconds later, the dog is relaxing. On the soil, a burnt trail can be seen, in the shape of tiny fingers. The dog owner be like, I couldn't have asked for a better description. Wow. It's got everything. Even the be like joke. And you know how I love those. The dog owner be like, he saw what we didn't see, and he wouldn't let it come close. No more strange whispers were heard in the farm. Wow. Dogs truly are our best friend. Well, that's it. That's enough. Your third eye, it's open now. No thanks to Instagram. Anyway, like and subscribe. Mike Sucklecock. You'll be remembered as a coward. So, count your days. See you later.
Shifty Drongo.
I love Shifty Drongo.